Hello, all my chickadees. Welcome back to my nest. Today we are continuing checking out entries into the Yandere visual novel Game Jam. And today we are going to be checking out Kingdom of Marionettes. First off, that's kind of spooky with the light flickering over this old broken pillow with a crown on it. Well, this one, the content warning has already passed when I loaded the game up, so I'm just going to read it again for you very quickly. This game includes mild swearing, screen shaking effects, manipulative behavior, toxic relationship dynamics, jump scares, obsessive behavior, light BDSM, suggestive content, and player death. That sounds like fun. So we are going to dive on in. As always, I try to go in as blind as possible, and we're going to find out together. Right, here we go. Who would have thought I'd end up trapped in a situation this strange? It all started because I was desperately looking for a job. Of course, I was desperate. My savings were running low, and I still had countless living expenses, plus debt to pay. I applied all kind of places, but it felt like luck absolutely hated me. In a situation like this, I no longer cared what kind of job it was, as long as it paid. Cleaning toilets, catching bears, I'd do anything. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we desperate. Ooh. Then I found this job online. A security position at an abandoned theater. Seriously, why would a place that no longer operates even need a security guard? Well, Five Nights at Freddy's has kind of proved a good reason why. That's really cool, though. Kingdom of Marionettes. I heard this place used to be famous for its puppet performances long ago. Oh, only 3 duties. Duty number 1, keep the theater safe from vandals. I could probably manage that. Duty number 2, clean the theater. That's technically outside a security guard's job, but whatever, as long as it pays. Duty number 3, make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. Do you want to repeat that? Maybe I'm so sleep deprived I misread it. Make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. Nope. We didn't misread it. Wait, walking around? Making sure there's no puppets walking around? What does that even mean? Maybe they're making sure no one steals the puppets. Yeah, that has to be it. Whoever wrote this must be joking. Okay, this is famous last words. Famous last words for us. Alright then, let's do this. And we have a missing. Oh, this is going great. Here it is. After all this time, I finally got a job. Strangely enough, the job didn't require an interview. Oh, that might not be good. That means they either have a very high turnover rate or they have not been able to find anybody. Both does not sound good. When I contacted them yesterday, everything was settled almost immediately. I almost thought it was a scam, but thankfully it wasn't. Alright, I have 3 tasks. First, keep the place safe from vandals. Fortunately, there hasn't been any sign of trouble so far. That only leaves cleaning the theater and making sure all the puppets are accounted for. Yeah, I'm so excited. I want to see them. Oh, look! Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Oh my god. All done. I want to check the puppets. Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely old. According to the boss, there's around 20 puppets in this theater. That's quite a lot. 20 puppets? Oh god. I walk towards the room where all the puppets are stored, located at the very end of the corridor. Seriously, who thought it was a good idea to place a puppet room at the end of such a dark hallway? I must be so desperate for money that I feel like someone who actually enjoys walking into a haunted house. I grip the doorknob and take a deep breath before finally opening the door. And they're all locked behind individual doors? Oh my god, that's so cool. And it's dark, so I'm guessing it's gonna, like, proceed down that way, because there's 20 of them. Oh my gosh, already, this has got so much potential. Because, can you imagine, like, all the installments of us, like, discovering every puppet? Okay, this is the puppet room. I didn't get it wrong, did I? If you ask me, it looks more like a prison. Okay, LOL. The Jester's got like a little ribbon going on here. This one says crown. There's a little doodle here. Okay, so we got Jester, Knight, Butler. I can't read that. I think that's Chef. That might be Prince. Maid, Wizard, King. Wait, where's the queen, if there's a king? I was expecting to see a bunch of puppets hanging on the walls or something like that. But strangely enough, each puppet seems to have its own room. Alright, time to start counting. I take out a piece of paper containing the list of puppets. Who should I check first? Check next pup. Oh my god, do we get to go through all of them? Okay. I'm excited. Check Jester. Let's see the Jester puppet. I walk towards the door with the name Jester written on it and then check through the viewing slot in the door. The Jester puppet's room is decorated with striped patterns in various colors, mostly black, red, and yellow. It is filled with all kinds of acrobatic props, balls, a unicycle, and many others. As I look more closely, I finally spot the Jester puppet standing in the corner of the room. I can't see its face since the puppet is slightly hunched over, but at least I know it's there. Jester puppet, check. Knight puppet. I walk towards the door labeled Knight. The Knight puppet's room is neatly kept. A sturdy, imposing shield is mounted on the wall, along with various other shield decorations. There are quite a number of shields, all in different shapes and designs. On the bed, I see a puppet sitting upright, a dark red cloak draped over its face. I'm certain it's a Knight puppet. Check. King puppet. I walk towards the door labeled King. So we went Jester, Knight, King. When I look inside, the room is lavish. I mean, he's a king. He's got to have, like, an amazing room. There's a king-size bed with curtains, a comfortable-looking chest lounge, and several paintings. A king-size bed for the king. Alright, that checks. I examine every corner of the room, but I can't find the king puppet anywhere. Oh no. Is the king puppet missing? Did you look under the bed? I check the puppet list I'm carrying, but I don't see the king puppet's name on either. I suppose there was never a king puppet to begin with. Or has it been missing for a long time? Okay, so he's not even on the checklist. Check the next puppet. I only checked 2 puppets so far. I better hurry and report the results to the boss. The king's not in the room, but he's not on the checklist either. After spending a few more minutes checking the puppets, I finally finish. Every puppet listed is present. Aww. Well, maybe we'll get to see more in the future, because I think this is just, like, part 1. Like, act 1, day 1. We gotta clean. Boss said I could clean little by little. There's no need to finish everything in one day. In that case, I'll start by cleaning the stage. I head towards the storage room to gather some cleaning supplies. Is that a bloody work uniform? God, it's so dark in here, I can barely see anything. I tried to turn on the light, but of course it's broken as expected. I turn on my flashlight. Is it bloody or is it just dirty? Much better. The storage room itself is quite dirty. I'll clean it another time. I was so focused on gathering supplies, I flinched when my foot steps onto something. A red ball. Is it a red ball or is it like the nose? A clown nose. Look, when I look down, I see a red ball. Oh, just a ball. I don't remember seeing a red ball earlier. I must have just missed it. Once I'm sure I gathered the cleaning supplies, I turned back towards the stage. Seriously, doesn't that look like blood? Are you not curious? Is that a foot? That looks like a jangly foot. Jester? I won't lie, this corridor is pretty unsettling. Not just this corridor either, the entire place feels creepy and dark. Okay, nope, nothing was there. Rusty doors are covered with layers of old newspaper. Cracked walls are smeared with graffiti left behind by vandals. Most of the lights are broken or dead. Only a few are still on, and even those flicker. Dust and grime cling to every corner. Of course, that's not surprising. This puppet theater has been closed for a very long time. If I remember correctly, Kingdom of Marionettes shut down around the year I was born. Has no one really tried to take this place over all this time? It feels like such a waste to leave it abandoned. This place still looks so grand. Yeah, you know, a little bit of paint and it'd be good to go. Maybe this place could be repurposed into a cinema or a high-end restaurant. Or perhaps someone might even reopen this puppet theater. That would certainly be interesting. Ooh, look how big this was. I start sweeping the stage floor, moving from one end to the other. Just sweeping the stage floor alone is enough to exhaust me. The stage is enormous, and the thick layer of dust are stubborn and hard to sweep away. I look around me, then towards the audience seats. This is gonna take a lot longer than I thought. Yes, we're just one person. That is a lot to clean. After cleaning the stage for what feels like 2 or 3 hours, I finally finish. Well, at least the stage itself is done. At this rate, I'll probably need around 2 full days just to clean this area alone. My body is completely worn out after all the sweeping, mopping, cleaning, the curtains, and everything else. I don't have the strength to continue. It's probably because I rarely exercise and live off instant noodles. No wonder my stamina is terrible. What can I do? Well, I was going to say stop eating instant noodles, but if we were looking for a job and we didn't have a lot of money, that might have been all that we can afford. So, just don't overdo it. That's the only advice I got, okay, bud? Says, what can I do? Don't overdo it. And just pace yourself. For now, I'll stop cleaning. All done! I head straight back to my room and report to the boss. All my tasks are finished. Now all that's left is to stand guard. Being a security guard doesn't seem so bad. I just get paid for keeping watch. The pay isn't great, but better than nothing. What should I do while I'm on watch? I'm so tired, but I can't afford to fall asleep. Why do we have a bed then? I take out my phone and start browsing the internet. My knowledge about the theater is still pretty limited, and my curiosity gets the better of me, so I decide to look up some information online. Kingdom of Marionettes, a puppet theater that tells the story of everyday lives of puppets in a kingdom. No wonder the puppets I saw earlier were dressed in outfits from a royal era. Kingdom of Marionettes was known for amusing and memorizing performances, enhanced by the puppets' charming designs. Was this place really that famous back then? They even sold merchandise and all kinds of stuff. There was even a poll for favorite characters. That's kind of cute. First place went to the Jester. People really do like odd characters, huh? Second place was the Knight, and third was the Wizard. I end up getting completely absorbed in the information about the theater, And before I realize it, I've been scrolling for half an hour. It sounds very interesting. I'd be doing all this research too. Goodness. There's that. Oh crap, I need to check the CCTV. You get a cute little bunny. There was an unknown incident here. Uh-oh. Oh, we got people missing. That looks like a kid. Uh-oh. Ooh. Check outer gate, check corridor, check theater, check storage, check stage. Oh, this is cool. Check the outer gate. I checked the camera at the outer gate. There's nothing in there. Check corridor 1. Nothing there. Theater hall. Looks fine. Storage. There's nothing. Hello? I don't think you're supposed to be there. I take back what I said. Someone just passed through the storage room. Was that a vandal? No, that doesn't make sense. How did they get inside? Damn it, I need to check it right now before those vandals do something that'll make my job even harder. I quickly grab a flashlight and a baton to defend myself, then rush out of the room towards the storage area. That is so creepy and dark. When I arrive at the storage room, I find nothing. However, the storage door is open, proof that what I saw on the CCTV was real and not just my imagination. I have a bad feeling. Whoever this person is, they're somewhere in the corridor. I grip my baton as tightly as I can and slowly step into the hallway. It's pitch dark. I'd better turn on the flashlight. Is that the knight? Alright. What the hell is that? He is very tall. That's the top of the door right there. After turning on the flashlight, I can finally see the dark path stretching out in front of me, but I can also see something else. A tall figure standing at the end of the corridor. The figure is draped in a red cloak. Its edges torn and ragged. Its outfit resembles that of a knight. Yeah! Because wasn't the knight sitting on the bed with the cloak over, like the cloak over its head? No, this isn't a vandal. It's the night puppet I checked earlier. How could a puppet be standing here? There's no way. No way. Puppets don't move. Maybe some vandals broke in and moved the night puppet here, and because they noticed me, they put it back so they could escape as quickly as possible. Yeah, that has to be it. Before I can calm myself with all these possibilities, the puppet's head moves and turns to look straight at me. I take back what I said. It's alive! Intruder. That puppet can talk. Calm down. Calm down, don't panic. But what should I do in this situation? Run! Without a second thought, I spin around and run straight towards the office. Once I reached it, I locked the door as quickly as I could. The puppet was really alive. It talked. Am I dreaming? I feel like I lost my mind, or maybe I already had. Ooh, this music is loud. There we go. Turn it down a little bit more. I tried to calm myself and slowly step backwards, but keeping my eyes on the door. I braced myself for the puppet's arrival at my office, but even after 5 minutes passed, I heard nothing. Did the puppet not follow me? I was just about to feel relieved when suddenly a hand covered my eyes. My entire body froze as I sensed someone standing behind me. Since when? I didn't dare scream or struggle. I was far too afraid. Oh, hello. That's not the knight. Is that the Jester? Holy crap, he's big. Better than I I expected you to scream, but it seems you're a good child. Far better than I anticipated. A soft voice whispered right against my ear. It's high-pitched, oddly playful, almost childlike. Then I feel another hand slowly rest on my shoulder, making me flinch. Easy now. The danger has passed. You may allow yourself to relax. Why don't you come with me for the time being? I assure you, I am not someone you need to fear. After all, any guest who sets foot in this kingdom ought to be welcomed properly, wouldn't you agree? Alright, whoever's standing behind me sounds friendly enough. Still, it's probably best if I just go along with it. I nod my head. Excellent. Now come with me. The figure behind me guides me forward, leading me where they want, while keeping my eyes covered. After a while, he stops. We've arrived. Now please, take a seat here and make yourself comfortable. Are we on the stage? They gently guide me down into a seat. Then their hand moves away from my eyes, finally allowing me to see. This is the theater hall. I turn around trying to see who'd been guiding me all this time. But there's no one there. What? Where did the person go? Oh God. It was the Jester. Boo. Oh no, that's us. Ah! Still unprepared and struggling to process what was happening, I scream when, without warning, someone's standing right in front of me. He gently covers my mouth as if signaling that he won't hurt me and keep me silent. I can feel my soul almost slipping from my body for a second. Slowly, he pulls his hand away from my lips. The figure is dressed like a jester, bells hanging from the tips of his hood, and his outfit is colored red, black, white, and yellow. Hello? Oh, you can see like a little puppet mouth part. But I guess this side got broke open. Wow. You look pretty cool, bud. Wait a second. Isn't that... He is the Jester puppet. He moved on his own? I remember the list of duties I read before applying today. Make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. At that moment, I believed it after seeing the night puppet and Jester puppet moving with my own eyes and mind. This isn't a joke. They're alive. How are they alive? I have questions. Are you friend or foe, bud? Oh, check out the ball jointed fingers. That's so cool. The puppet then snaps his finger, and in an instant he disappears from in front of me. What? Where did he go now? How are you doing that? Oh. Hello. A hand so small and soft like cotton. Like a kitten's paw. Oh my, look how small our hand is. Wow. Oh, he did move. He's moving. He's moving. That is so cool. He caressed my arm gently with his puppet hand. A form so small, so easily broken, yet somehow brimming with warmth and movement. A vessel that reacts, trembles, and changes so beautifully. And that face, always shifting, always telling stories without meaning to. Is he examining me? You really are human. Yes, I'm human, I reply in a nervous voice laced with fear. seconds passed, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been so very long since all that faded away. A kingdom that was once so lively, so magnificent, so full of joy, has now been reduced to silence. A kingdom that was once led by a ruler, one who guided us all towards our purpose, towards our lives, has now vanished. Like fledgling birds abandoned by their parents before they were ever ready to fly, we were left to be guided by confusion, by despair. We move without direction or destination, not knowing where we are meant to go. And yet, we believe that someday a new light will appear to guide us. A leader who will give us life once more and lead us towards the lives we were always meant to live. We waited and we hoped and waited, round and round, over and over, until the two became indistinguishable, as though they were never meant to be apart. So, did the king puppet get, like, taken or whatever, and now everybody else is, like, without direction because of it? And so that circle endured. It lingered through the passage of time until now. Until this very day, which quietly dares to call itself a turning point. Will this circle continue its gentle, merciless dance unbroken, unchanged? Or will it, at last, begin to crack, to fracture, and finally shatter, granting us release from the loop we call life? What is he talking about so suddenly? I don't understand. Is he telling me a fairy tale? Oh, we can see him better now. Look at him. Ooh. He's such a nice burst of color. I love it. Little bow tie. A kingdom. A place never far removed from politics. A realm steeped in tension, where seriousness lurks beneath its lavish, glittering surface. Like ice, bitterly cold, it requires at least a touch of warmth. No, perhaps half of that warmth to keep its balance. He's so jingly. He jingles when he moves. And that is precisely why I'm here. To soften the air, to deliver laughter, to carry joy wherever it dares to fade. Now, can you guess who I am? This puppet really seems to enjoy talking. I mean, if they haven't seen people in a long time, I think, yeah. You're a jester? Ding ding ding, correct. Now, to be precise, Jester is merely my role. Allow me to properly introduce myself to you, sweet human. My name is Justin. You may call me Justin. Though some prefer Jess, Jessie, Tintin, and quite a few other variations, I'm afraid. Now that I have offered you my name, allow me, just this once, to ask for yours in return. What is your name? Oh, the default name is 7. That is interesting. But we are going to be... Sparrow. Sparrow. What a lovely name for such a lovely soul. And your pronoun is... Him. Understood. But tell me, what brings you to this kingdom, I wonder? Are you perhaps carrying out a duty for the crown? He keeps referring to this theater as a kingdom. It's starting to confuse me. Also, the way he speaks is really strange. But whatever, I'll play along for now. I just want to get out of here as soon as possible. I'm just a security guard. My job is to watch over this theater and do a bit of cleaning on the side. I hope my answer satisfies him. But suddenly he starts laughing, and I have no idea why. Is my answer really that amusing to him? A guardian, is it? Such a noble calling. A protector of the kingdom. One who stands firm, fighting on until the very last drop of blood. Okay, I don't know if we'll go that far. We'll call the cops and bail. I stopped to go make me more tea, and I am currently drinking dragon fruit mango fruit tea. It is very interesting. I mean, it is about this shade, a little pinker, so I thought it was appropriate. And yet, regrettably, you cannot become a guardian here. What do you mean? You see, we already have a knight who serves as this kingdom's shield. His name is Niter, and we have no intention of welcoming another. One knight is more than sufficient. Is he talking about the roles in this theater? Oh, then I'll just be a cleaner, I guess. We already have plenty of maids here. I don't think it'll be possible for us to add another. Alright then, I suppose I'll just be no one. Oh, no. Everyone who comes here must have a role of their own. And the role that currently stands vacant is the king, the queen, the ruler of the kingdom. Alright, but, why is that only the position of the king empty? What happened to the previous king? When I checked the puppets earlier, there was a room labeled the king, so the king puppet must have existed. Sadly, he passed away. Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences? It's alright, my dear. That is simply how life is. People come and go. It is part of a cycle you cannot escape. I believe humans understand that very much. Then he clapped his hands. It has been a very long time since the king passed. This kingdom has grown terribly dark, filled with silence, without direction or joy. And I must admit, it has grown rather boring in here. But now that I've met such a sweet human before me, why don't you indulge me in a little game, Your Majesty? Your Majesty? Me? His smile widened. Yes, let us play a bit of acting. You shall pretend to be the king, and I will be your jester. Oh, do forgive me. I've been a jester from the very beginning. How foolish of me. Justin then snapped his fingers, and before I knew it, he had moved into the stage. Oh, look at it! Look at his elegant pose. Oh, he looks so cool, okay? I just had to stop and admire him for a minute. Now then, shall we allow the performance to begin? Well, wait, I've never acted before. I don't even know how. Oh no, my dear. Simply live, as though you've always been the ruler of this kingdom. Justin snaps his fingers again, and in an instant I found myself already on the stage, seated upon a plush throne, a crown resting upon my head. How does he do that? That's so cool. What? Narrator? We have a narrator now. Okay. Alright. So, are we in the performance now? One day, beneath the scorching summer sun, the kingdom was struck by trouble once more. The farmers were filled with sorrow as the relentless heat of summer scorched the land. Crops withered and failed under the drought, leaving the fields barren. As a result, the farmers suffered great losses with no harvest left to sell. In the end, the farmers brought their plight before His Majesty, hoping he might receive aid and relief. I looked around, trying to find the source of the voice that sounded like a narrator. Within the kingdom, His Majesty sat upon his throne, his expression clouded with confusion, when Jester, the royal jester, appeared before him to relay the troubles faced by the farmers. "Good evening, Your Majesty." Jester appeared and bowed before me with the utmost reverence. "What a truly beautiful day today is. A day just as fitting to tend to the little troubles stirring within the kingdom. Wouldn't you agree, Your Majesty?" "Troubles in the kingdom?" "Indeed, Your Majesty. As of late, the townsfolk have been beginning to voice their worries. The harvests have failed, brought low by the relentless drought of the dry season. And as one might expect, such misfortune has left them quite lacking in means. Please come in, dear guest." A man who worked as a farmer then entered, after Justin granted the man permission to enter. Suddenly, a puppet dressed as a farmer stepped forward and knelt before me. "Hey, another puppet! Oh my god, what happened to your eyes?" "Greetings, Your Majesty. Please forgive my boldness, but we come before you to humbly seek your aid. Due to the failed harvest, we no longer have the means to replace the crops that withered, nor do we have the funds to meet our daily needs. Thus we beg you, grant us your guidance." Having been dragged into the role of a king without warning, confusion washed over me. My own troubles were far from resolved, and now was expected to find a way to save the farmers as well. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god. Give them money, build water channels, give them new seeds. I need time to think. You should find a solution yourself. Okay, hang on. Due to the failed harvest, we no longer had the means to replace the crops that withered. Nor do we have the funds to meet the daily needs. So, they can't replace the crops that failed. Huh. Did the water dry up? I can't remember. Because we could give them money to buy, be able to buy what they need. But, oh, there was a drought, wasn't there? Was that what they were talking about? A drought? So they do need water channels, but where's the water going to come from? I guess they have to locate a new source. Or we can give them new seeds. Oh gosh. I know it's definitely not you should find a solution yourself. The crops failed during the dry season. If I remember correctly, there are plants that can survive dry conditions. Are there any crops that can survive drought? The farmer fell silent, thinking. "Ah, there is, Your Majesty. Tomatoes, corn, and root crops, for example." "Then how about we switch to crops that can survive the dry season? I'll provide the seeds you need." Upon hearing the king's decision to provide the new seeds for the farmer's heart danced with joy. Alright, the narrator's voice that's coming from who knows where was starting to make me uneasy. The farmer nodded in agreement. "So we did good?" "I understand, Your Majesty. Thank you for your help." With a joyful heart, the farmer finally left the palace to deliver the good news. The farmer puppet then stood up and left the stage. After that, the farmer stood up and walked off the stage. I could feel Justin's gaze fixed on me. Such a wise decision, Your Majesty. Choosing crops that can endure the harsh sunlight of the dry season, so the farmers no longer need to worry about their crops dying. Your way of thinking truly looks far ahead. You genuinely considered what their future might be like. He paused. A brilliant plan for tomorrow. But what shall they eat tonight? I freeze. Do you remember what kind of farmer the problem the farmer had just now? Huh? The drought caused the crops to fail, leaving them with no income to buy new seeds and no money to meet their daily needs. Oh no. So they're gonna starve to death. Oh, excellent. You remembered 5 stars for wisdom, for vision. Crops do not grow overnight, Your Majesty. I trust you're aware of that. He chuckled softly. Oh, he is right. It seems you may need to do a little bit more than that. Oh, he is right. Being a king is really hard. I mean, I'm just a security guard, desperate for money just to survive. And now, all of a sudden, I'm being dragged into playing the role of a queen by living puppets. I'm really not that fit to be a leader. Is it finished? Finished? If governing a kingdom were that simple, Your Majesty, I fear we would have far fewer kings. There's still more. The day passed slowly within the kingdom, and without His Majesty realizing it, the time that had once shown 9 in the morning had already advanced to 1 in the afternoon. At that very moment, a formal letter from another kingdom suddenly arrived. Upon hearing of this, the butler promptly took the letter and set it out to deliver it to His Majesty. Ooh, the butler looks cool. Oh, it looks like he has some damage, though. If you look, that looks like a cut. You look cool. I'm a sucker for, like, white and gray hair. Suddenly, a butler dressed puppet approached Jester and handed him a parchment roll. Jester read it for a moment. His expression turned focused, before his eyes shifted towards me and a wide smile returned to his face. Your Majesty, we have received a most astonishing and rather intriguing request from a neighboring kingdom. It is all written here, in ink upon the scroll. In short, they wish to purchase a small piece of land along our border, under the pretense of felicitating trade. Should Your Majesty agree to this arrangement, they are prepared to offer compensation in gold coins, an amount I'm quite certain would give Your Majesty a heart attack on the spot. So then, what will you do, Your Majesty? Oh no, this is starting to sound complicated. What should I do? Agree, refuse, delay. Delay. Of course, Your Majesty. After all, a choice left undecided is still a choice. Time, however, is rarely as patient as we wish it to be. Very well then, I shall inform our neighbors of Your Majesty's will. And I believe that, for now, the matters Your Majesty was required to resolve has reached the end of today's program. You may rest your head now, Your Majesty. Finally it ends. I don't know if my brain can handle these kingdom things anymore. Before I finally let myself relax, my phone rang. He's like, oh? Oh? Oh no, it has to be my debt collector. My debt collector. I really don't want to deal with this right now. I don't have the money to pay. But I don't really have a choice. Hello? Sparrow, you know why I'm calling, don't you? Of course. So? I'm sorry, I can't pay it right now. But I just got a job again. You'll just need to wait until payday. Huh. Fine. But remember, you've already delayed this for 5 months. I know. Thank you for understanding. Moments after ending the call, I leaned my body against my seat, needing a brief rest. I have to pay it within a month. I ran my fingers through my hair in frustration before remembering that Justin was still standing in front of me. Oh, sorry, Justin. That was just a personal matter. Hello! Suddenly, Justin's hand gently closed around my shoulder. He looks at me with that wide smile of his. Your Majesty, your personal matters are the kingdom's matters. And that makes them my concern as well, as the kingdom's jester. From what I observed in your conversation through the technology just now, it seems your Majesty is in debt to another kingdom, am I correct? Yeah? His hand on my shoulder gently kneaded the tension away. Instantly, I felt myself relax. You may tell me your troubles, your Majesty. After all, I am your most loyal and only jester. I've been thinking about the kingdom's finances for a long time now. They've been dwindling more and more. Oh my. Yeah, back then you could say I formed sort of a friendship with the ruler of another kingdom. That kingdom needed help because they were facing similar problems. But in the end, that kingdom was only exploiting me and they betrayed me. Oh, so maybe we helped an ex in the past and they were just using us. So I had to borrow funds from other kingdoms, and now our kingdom is burdened with considerable debts. I've been trying to find other sources of income just to keep things stable. After I explained all my troubles though full of metaphors, Justin said nothing for a while. Silence wrapped itself around the air between us. Do you know why the lion is honored as king of the forest, your Majesty? For a second I felt confused by a sudden question about lions. Because they're majestic? Indeed, they are majestic. They are fearsome. They are resilient. Apex predators standing at the very top. Now imagine a rabbit. Why is the rabbit never called the king of the forest? Because rabbits are too gentle? Small, not frightening enough? Gentle. Far too hesitant and, tragically human. And most important, trusting others a little too easily. Very noble qualities for a suffering soul. Less so for a king. So did he just call us a rabbit? You thought by helping others they would like you, that they would smile at you and stand beside you and call you a friend. And then boom! What a delightful surprise! You have been fooled, tricked, played like a lovely little tune. He laughed maniacally. Isn't that just perfectly ironic? Justin spoke with a smile. Each laugh delicate and polite, yet every word felt like a sharp blade pressed against my chest. I once read that a jester's task in the kingdom is to entertain, and part of that is revealing truth through jest. Laugh with it, that's annoying. Laugh with it. I see it now, yes, I must follow the game. You're not wrong, Justin. You see, your Majesty, the rules of the world are not some sweet little fable where kindness is always repaid in kind. I believe you already know it. Sometimes the game is far simpler than that. Sometimes the rule is merely eat or be eaten. Do you mean I should become a lion? Oh no, your Majesty. That won't be necessary. Why, the look on your face alone, so deprived of sleep, is already quite terrifying. He laughs mockingly as he watches me frown. Forgive me, your Majesty. I was only joking. I'm not telling you to become a lion. Maybe he's telling us to Man up a little bit. Have you ever considered combining a rabbit and a lion? Wouldn't that look like some kind of mutant? Not that sort of combination, Your Majesty. He was waving a finger lightly. The appearance of a rabbit, yet the heart of a lion. Like a wolf beneath sheep's clothing, if you ask me. He pauses. And also, trust only those around you whom you already know. Those who will remain loyal to you no matter what. Difficult? Yes. But that is simply the truth. And after that, perhaps those loyal to you may even help you destroy the ones who have hurt you. Just for you. Are you gonna help us? You do understand what I mean, do you not, Your Majesty? His words leave me lost in thought. Now that I think about it, I really am a people pleaser. I understand, but changing isn't that easy. Justin let out a soft chuckle, his eyes narrow as his smile slowly widens. Quite right, Your Majesty. And that is precisely why. Perhaps instead of asking what more you can give, you should ask yourself what you are still refusing to take. Justin steps away from me, giving me space to ponder the meaning of his words. His words are always hard to understand. He claps his hands, snapping me out of my thoughts. Now, allow me to present you with entertainment. You must be tired working all day, yes, Your Majesty? Much as I adore that expression of yours, like a bat awakened in broad daylight, I would still rather not seeing you forever wearing a face so utterly devoid of joy. He chuckled softly. It leaves me with far too little to laugh at. I shall make you smile once more, melting the chill of your life with the fire of delight I bring. Allow me. Justin snaps his finger. In an instant, something appears on his hands. It was a small rectangular object, wrapped in a layer of gold and tied neatly with a red ribbon. What is it? Justin then hands it to me, allowing me to open it myself. Chocolate? Indeed, Your Majesty. Everyone loves chocolate. Who doesn't? So I do hope you like it. Is the chocolate still good? It has been like maybe 20, 30 years since this place closed down. Is the chocolate still edible? I don't really see you running out to the store. And it's not just any ordinary chocolate. I crafted every step of it with all my heart, carefully, gently, and with the utmost devotion. So I hope you'll savor my handmade chocolate, and not forget the color of its wrapping, Your Majesty. Are we gonna die? Food poisoning? Let's eat it. Well, since it was already given to me, I couldn't refuse. I didn't have the heart to. I broke off a piece of the chocolate and put it in my mouth. The moment it touched my tongue, I could feel it melting. But at the same time, I saw Justin's smile sharpen. And that's when I felt it. Is it a razor? A burning sensation spread across my tongue. Oh dear. It seems someone forgot the color of the wrapping. Justin chuckles softly at my face turning red from the heat. What kind of chocolate is this? It's chocolate, of course, but I find the usual ingredients rather dull. Nothing new. How boring. And then a brilliant idea struck me. Why not add something new to the recipe? And so I added chili powder. Boy, you're trying to kill us with hot chocolate. Oh gosh, and not the creamy time. I stared at him, completely speechless. What kind of thinking is that? Poor you, your majesty. But that flustered, reddened expression of yours is simply adorable. Justin then handed me a glass of water to drink. How did I fall for his prank so easily? I mean, he is a Jester. Please forgive me, your majesty. I'll give you a proper entertainment this time. I promise this isn't another prank. Justin snapped his fingers. Balls. Balls? Correct. Without waiting any longer, he began juggling with remarkable skill. The balls flew from one hand to another, mixing with a few flashy tricks. It was obvious he had done this countless times before. Then his gaze shifted towards me. You must continue my juggling, your majesty. Wait, what? Before I could finish my sentence, Justin tossed all the balls towards me. No matter how hard I tried, it was hopeless. The balls slipped from my hands and hit the floor before I could even keep them in the air. Seeing my pathetic attempt, Justin burst into laughter. Truly, your majesty, you cannot even catch them, let alone juggle. Of course not. I've never done this before. The balls rolled across the stage, scattering at my feet. Do not look so defeated already, your majesty. Here, I thought humans were quite good at catching things. Opportunities, promises, responsibilities. He chuckled softly as if he had just told a harmless joke. You threw them at me without warning. Did I? He tilted his head, the bells on his hood chiming faintly. My apologies, then. Sometimes I forget that not everyone enjoys surprises as much as I do. He bent down and picked up one of the fallen balls, spinning it lightly on his palm. Tell me, what do you think juggling is, your majesty? Throwing things, trying not to drop them? Oh, an honest answer. I like that. Juggling is balance, timing, knowing which ball to catch first and which one you must allow to fall. He casually tosses the ball in the air, catching it with ease. Then he lets the ball slip from his fingers and hits the stage with a dull sound. Then he stares back at me. As the jester who's good at juggling, why don't you just teach me? He freezes for a moment. Teach you? You mean teach you how to juggle? Yeah, at the very least. I want to try to not drop them right away. Truthfully, I'm already exhausted, but I feel like I cannot stop here. Justin's surprise expression slowly turns into a wide smile. How interesting. Very well then. He picks up the balls that had fallen and hands them back to me. Go on, give it a try. I brace myself and start tossing the balls, but Justin's gaze makes me nervous. Even so, I throw them into the air. Justin lets out a soft laugh as he watches my attempt. Your Majesty, it can hardly be called juggling if you do it that slowly. Oh, come on, I'm learning here. He snaps his fingers and suddenly more balls appear in his hand. He begins juggling as well, though it feels less like practice and more like showing off. He performs trick after trick with ease while I continue tossing the balls slowly. What I insist on calling juggling. We're trying, okay? The way he teases me is genuinely irritating. When I try to speed up, a few balls nearly slip from my hands and some fall to the floor. Come now, just accept you simply can't do it, Your Majesty. But I asked you to teach me, not mocking me. I don't feel like you teach me something about juggling. I do, my dear. I teach you through experience. I don't think this is how it works. I mean, it kind of is. Like, the more you do it, the more you'll get better at it. Ah, but what a truly remarkable enthusiasm for learning, dear. Such a dedication surely deserves a gift. We don't want no more chocolate. Justin suddenly tosses a single ball towards me, startling me and causing all my balls to fall. As I try to catch it, the ball suddenly vanishes into thin air. Oh, it seems your catching skills are just as dreadful, Your Majesty. Allow me, I shall catch it for you. His arm reaches out, stopping just behind my ear. Care to guess where the ball is? Oh no. Left. When I choose his left hand, a small snake doll appears. It's cute. An excellent choice, Your Majesty. A gift from me to you. He takes a step back. Did he just do a magic trick? Oh, that's so cool. How did you do that? Justin falls silent for a moment before his smile slowly returns. That is a Jester's secret, my dear. I could never tell you. Justin said teasingly. Then can I see more? Oh. Why did he make that expression? Did I say something wrong? Oh no, he didn't. He liked that. Oh goodness. Look at that blush. All his sharp teeth and his blush. I think we made him very happy. Such a curious little thing, He starts to clench his hand and begin pulling a piece of cloth from his palm. As he pulled, the cloth only grew longer and longer. How is that possible? He squeezed the cloth tightly. What is he doing now? It's a bunny! Oh, goodness! When he opened it again, a small rabbit doll suddenly appeared aside. Oh, that's amazing! And now, the Royal Jester's magic show has come to an end. Thank you for your attention. I believe your time in the kingdom has now come to an end. I'm confused by what he means, but when I glance at my watch, it reads 5:30 a.m. Oh, my shift is over. He takes my hand and presses a kiss to the back of it. His lips feel cold, yet the sensation sends heat racing through my body and straight to my heart. Then, until we meet again, sweet human. After saying that, Justin walks towards the dark side of the stage and disappears. I finally return to my small, miserable apartment. I think he likes us. And what happened today was truly something. Living puppets and being treated like some kind of king. What a strange day. Feels like I'm going crazy. Should I go back again tomorrow? The whole situation feels so creepy. Of course I have to go. My debt won't be paid by itself. I need the money. Looking for another job would be far too difficult for me right now. I don't know what will happen to me later. For now, I better get some sleep. I am utterly exhausted. Is he gonna be there? Oh, yes, he is. Seconds passed, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been so very long since all of that faded away. And after so long, I finally found you. My king. Your Majesty, I truly thank you for today. You made me so unbearably happy. But you will come again tonight, won't you? Of course. Of course you will. There are still so many things we can do together. I simply couldn't bear it if you didn't. I'll teach you juggling. You said you wanted me to, didn't you? Then I'll teach you everything. Every trick, every motion until your hands move exactly the way mine do. Then I'll show you magic tricks, ones I promise will steal your breath away. Oh, and there's so many puppets waiting for you to meet. On to arrange, to belong where you want them. And then, we can dine together, sleep together, sing together, dance together, always together, and then, hey. Oh, sweet tart and cream. There's simply too many things we could do that I hardly know where to begin, as long as you never leave my side. Truly, what have you done to me, your majesty? I'm beginning to believe you are a sorcerer of terrifying power. Even Wizzy, the royal mage, couldn't twist a heart like this. I scarcely recognize myself anymore, your majesty, but somehow I don't wish to go back. The kingdom needs you. I need you. No, I want you. I crave you, my king. Sparrow. I never felt anything this overwhelming before. I want to stay by your side, watch you breathe, carve your image into my mind, touch you, and perhaps even sink deeper into you until there's nothing left but us. Oh, no, 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 how improper of me. A mere jester touching his king so boldly. But if you were to grant me permission, I would cherish every inch of you with the utmost devotion. Oh, my king, I can hardly endure the wait to see you again. I wish time would rush forward, and yet freeze completely when I'm with you. If I could only bend time itself, just for you. I'll take my leave now, my king. May your dreams be filled with me. Sparrow. Yep, okay, we found the Yandere. Uh, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, okay, I really like that. Wow. So I take it that was the good ending. This is still Act 1. Yeah, Act 1 is the demo. So it is going to be longer, of course, with more days, I assume. It says one good ending, one bad ending, one secret ending. I don't think that was a bad ending because we didn't die. This does feel like it would be a continuation into, like, the next, like, act. So this is either the secret ending or the good ending. This might be the good ending. Oh my goodness. That was so cool. But, as always, we do need to try to get the other endings. So we're going to be jumping around a little bit. Okay, what if we check the stage first? Oh! Okay, so we can see him on the stage. Okay, so... Okay, so if he finds us somewhere else, he takes us to the stage. Okay, so this is gonna go into it. Alright, so if he found us in the storage room, he takes us to the stage. But if we go straight to the stage, it just picks up here. Okay. Let's see. Load. Yeah, I want to see... Keep silent. Who are you? Okay, why do we keep silent? I just stand there frozen. I don't know what to do. Even if I say something, I'm afraid it'll only make things worse. I never imagined a situation where Puppet would speak to me. Whoa, hello. There's the knight. Oh, what lovely blue eyes you have, my boy. Suddenly, in the blink of an eye, a hand clamps around my throat. Ugh. The night puppet is right in front of me, choking me with terrifying speed. Once again, an intruder. It seems more and more intruders have been coming to this kingdom lately. How fortunate. His grip tightens around my neck, cutting off my air. He's gonna kill me! I struggle with every strength I have, punching his arm, kicking his legs, trying desperately to break free. But it's useless. He is far stronger than me. He doesn't even budge. My vision grows blurrier, sinking deeper into the darkness. Is this really how my life ends? Killed by a living puppet? Oh, Jingle Jingle, he came and saved us. Just before my consciousness completely fades, a hand suddenly covers my eyes. What are you doing in here? Huh? Who's behind me? Another puppet? Niter, I believe I mentioned this before. Wouldn't it be better if any visitors who wander into our kingdom were entrusted to me? For what? So you can carry that out that absurd plan of yours? My friend, you are free to doubt me if you wish. I wouldn't fault you for it. But I do need this visitor. You understand that much, don't you? Suddenly, the corridor falls silent. I have no idea what's happening. The night puppet named Kinger snorts in irritation before abruptly releasing his grip from my throat. I hear his footsteps fading away, a clear sign he's left. Yet the hand covering my eyes doesn't move, gently keeping my vision obscured. Then I feel another hand slowly rest on my shoulders, making me flinch. Easy now. The danger has passed. You may allow yourself to relax. Why don't you come with me for the time being? I assure you, I'm not someone you need to fear. After all, any guest who sets foot in this kingdom ought to be welcomed properly, wouldn't you agree? Okay, so... Okay. Alright, and then we go into this. Okay, so it is rolling straight into this. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go by 7 right now. He, him. Okay. Okay, give him money. Maybe I could give them money. That way they could buy things they need. What if I give you some funds? I provide whatever you need, whatever it is to buy new seeds or cover your daily needs. Upon hearing the king's decision to provide the farmers with as much funding as they needed, the farmer's heart danced with joy. Okay. Providing the farmers with funds to meet their basic needs, it is not a bad idea at all. He paused. You're so kind, Your Majesty. Kindness is a beautiful thing. But when given without limits, it turns into expectation. He tilted his head. Tell me, how many coins does it take to feed a kingdom? That's... forgive me. I forgot you were very generous. He smiled. The kingdom must be quite small if generosity alone is enough to sustain it. He is right. Being a king is really hard. Okay. I'm really not fit to be a leader. Okay. We're going to agree. How decisive, Your Majesty. Gold has a way of making difficult choices appear simpler. Let's hope the land proves less costly than it seems. Okay. I bet this stuff might come up again, like... Wait. How about we do something calming? Perhaps a dance? Justin offers his hand, inviting me to dance. But I've never danced before. That won't be a problem, Your Majesty. This dance is very slow. It won't trouble you at all. I hesitated for a moment, but seeing that expression on his face, I felt I couldn't refuse. Oh, we're gonna dance with him! Alright. The moment I took his hand, the stage light suddenly went out. Oh my gosh, look how tall he is. That's so cool. And when they came back on, without realizing it, I was already in a dancing position with Justin. Justin's steps were slow as he had promised, and I followed his rhythm. We didn't say a word, only the dance music filled the silence on the stage. You're doing quite well, Your Majesty. I'm just following you. And that is more than enough. The room fell silent once again. Do you know the name of this dance, Your Majesty? I don't think so. You could say this is the most iconic dance in the Kingdom of Marionettes. At the end of every performance, we always dance this one. We call it Danse Macabre. I thought it sounded familiar. Our steps grew more perfectly synchronized after Justin said that. Dun, 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 dun. Danse Macabre. I never heard of it before. Why is it called that? Suddenly, a sharp dizziness washed over my head. My head. It hurt so much. I feel as though something inside me is slowly being pulled out. My steps faltered and my entire body weakened in an instant. But Justin's arm caught me, keeping me from falling. My whole body became weak and trembled. Justin, what is... Seconds passed, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been so very long since all that faded away, and after so long, it seems fate has not yet chosen our side. In the end, this aimless fate of ours must continue on its path. Oh, what sharp teeth you have! Because ultimately, you are unworthy. Your reign as king ends here. Now it is time for you to rest peacefully. Close your eyes and let the dance guide you into internal serenity. Finn. Okay, so that was a bad ending. We died. I guess we did wrong. What do we go here? And we don't eat the chocolate. I stare at the chocolate for a moment. I didn't want to refuse someone's gift, but my instincts told me something was off. Justin? Yes, Your Majesty. This isn't ordinary chocolate, is it? His smile didn't fade in the slightest as he looked back at me. Oh, and what makes you say that, Your Majesty? To be honest, it pains my heart you would accuse me so. I gave you the chocolate sincerely. His smile slowly faded, replaced by the expression of someone deeply wounded. Don't trust him. Don't lie to me. There's something in this chocolate, isn't there? I won't be fooled. Justin let out a soft laugh, and with that alone, everything was proven. Oh, someone didn't forget the color of the wrapping after all. You're sharper than you look, Your Majesty. Yes, I added something to the chocolate. I dropped the chocolate onto the floor. Then what did you put in it? Don't tell me it's poison. Are you trying to kill me? Poison? Oh, Your Majesty, I'm not that cruel. It was nearly a prank. I would never do something so merciless for the sake of a joke. It's chocolate, of course, but Yup. Chilly. We didn't get caught this time. Okay, so then we roll into balls. So that was okay. Okay, so skip. What do we pick right? Oh, we got the bunny. Okay. Okay, and then we want to see more. So this is all turning good. So I think all this goes right. Oh, so we get the other plushie. Okay, so that went the same way. Was there a way to like... Okay, we're gonna come here. I need time to think. Money seeds? But is that really enough to deal with all this? I'm sorry, I need time to think. Hearing the king's words, the farmer tried to understand that such decisions could not be made in haste. Even so, his heart remained uneasy. From the corner of the room, the jester watched the king with a sharp gaze, his usual smile still fixed upon his face. It seemed like the jester wished to offer a few words to the king. I could feel Justin's gaze fixed on me. More time, your majesty, he smiled amused. How charming. Very well, take all the time you need. Just remember, he leaned in slightly, the dry season is not known for his patience, nor are hungry people. Oh, he's right. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and this one will be for the land. Refuse. To turn down such generosity, how admirable. One can only hope our neighbors share your appreciation for principles. Okay, so, oh, we're gonna die. We gotta dance again. Okay, so he didn't like that. We gave him seeds and that went okay. We gave them money, that did not go okay. We said we needed time to think, that did not go okay. Build water channels. I don't know much about farming, but I once read that drought can be handled by building water channels. Don't think it's a bad idea. How about we build water channels? That way the crops won't dry out. Okay, so he liked that. Then I will provide the funds to build the channel as soon as possible. Okay, what did we do wrong this time, bud? Truly admirable choice. Water channels to fight the drought, a solution that looks far into the future. You thought about next season and the season after that. He paused, smiling, perhaps a little too far. Tell me, your majesty, what was the farmer's problem right now? Okay, so yeah, we didn't see in the future. Or we didn't take care of the current problem. Okay, and then let's delay. Okay, so this is good. We kept going. Okay. Yeah, this is where I wanted to be. That's annoying. But the way he said that, his words piercing deadly through my heart. I won't lie, that's so annoying. You see, your majesty, the rules of this world are not some sweet little fable where kindness is always repaid in kind. I believe you already know it. Sometimes the game is far simpler than that. Sometimes the rule is merely eat or be eaten. Do you mean I should become a lion? Okay, so he did get upset with us saying that it was annoying. Oh, we got chocolate again. Okay. Okay, we're gonna eat it. Let him get amused by us. Balls. Okay, so that went the same way. So I don't know. Where is the other ending? I mean, we come back here. I do need to say, who are you? He didn't say anything back. I never imagined a situation where Puppet would speak to me. Okay, so this seems like it's going... Okay, so that's going the same way. You should find a solution yourself. I want to go home. I don't understand farming, and as a farmer, you should know better what to do. Your Majesty, I beg you. I beg you! The puppet holds my shoulder tightly. Really, really tight. Not again. Not again! Wait, were they human at one point? What is this? Suddenly my head began to throb violently, as if it were being twisted. My vision blurred, yet through the haze I saw something I couldn't begin to understand. You won't leave me like he did, won't you? Don't leave me. Whoopsie. Justin took a hold of his shoulder and pulled him away from me. What is going on? Were they actually human before? Didn't you hear what His Majesty said, my dear farmer friend? His Majesty said you may find your own way out. In the very least, His Majesty believes in your abilities. To be granted trust by His Majesty himself is as though you've been blessed by the fairy mother miracle. You should feel honored. Now, it would be best for you to return and think carefully about what you must do. Do you understand? I understand. Please forgive my intolerance, Your Majesty. Something's going on. With a heavy heart, the farmer left the kingdom. Not very different, Huh? Did you say something? No, I didn't say anything, Your Majesty. You're not wrong. All the power is in your hands. You may do anything you wish with that power. Even though Justin said so, I could see his smile sharpen. No, to be perfectly honest, it's rather disappointing if you were to ask me. Is it finished? Okay. I want to see the butler more. Okay, so... Okay, I'm gonna save again. That was interesting. Were they like actual people at one point? Or... Huh. Because he looked like he was normal there for a minute. Refuse. Oh, and it goes to a dance. Okay, so that didn't go well. Agree. And back to the dance. Okay. What if we delay? Still a dance? Okay. So, not being nice to them does not end well for us, pretty much. Okay. I'm still missing the bad ending. Alright, we have seen a few more extra things. So I am going to get off here and try to figure out where the bad ending is. And I will be... I mean, no, that was a bad ending. So either the good ending or the neutral. I gotta find it. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Okay, I discovered the secret ending is because of what name you give them. So, like, whenever they ask us for our name, if we put down like either a name of one of the puppets or like what was written on the king's door. That's the secret ending. So I would have never figured that out. But also, here's something we didn't get before. We now have the option to pick collar. A collar? In his hand appears a little red collar with a golden bell at its center. That is correct, Your Majesty. He then removes his tie and loosens his collar. Confused, I can only remain seated, unable to move. There's a leash on it, too. Yet the moment he places the collar around his neck, I begin to understand what he intends. Once it is fastened, he gently places the leash into my hand. I take it. Okay. Please. His voice grows heavy. I am yours to command, Your Majesty. Do with me whatever you wish. Look at him blush. He is into this. How did things end up like this? Justin, this... You may command me to do anything, Your Majesty. Sit, lie down, open my mouth. Whatever you order, I shall obey. Please, relax yourself, Your Majesty, and enjoy yourself with me. I will entertain you. I've never done anything like this before. Well, today's the day. But if he says he'll do anything, then I suppose fine. Oh, what have we stumbled upon? Oh my god, okay. Sit. Oh my god, he's even in the pose, no! In the perfect sitting pose. The moment I give the order, Justin immediately sits on the stage floor. He looks straight at me, waiting for my next command. Oh, I decide to tug on the collar, drawing a surprised gasp from him. His smile only widens. Your Majesty. Come closer. He crawls towards me. Look! He's got such wide shoulders. I can't believe I'm really doing this. But strangely, despite me feeling scared, it feels exciting. Watching the face I've never been able to read behind that constant smile slowly shift into something almost adorable. I had assumed you were inexperienced, Your Majesty. Yet from what I'm witnessing now, you resemble someone who is far more accustomed to such things. Oh, with others. For just a fleeting second, the warmth in his smile falters. Something darker slips through, an emotion I can't quite name. Sharp and sudden before he masks it again. He's jealous! He's jealous that we may have done this stuff with other people. Of course not. I've never done anything like this before. I'm only following my instincts. Is that so? We just pat him on the head. And he's like, what? On impulse, I lift my hand and gently run my fingers through his hood. For a moment, he stiffens, just slightly as if caught off guard by the tenderness of the gesture. Then slowly he relaxes. Justin closes his eyes and leans into my touch, as though seeking more of it. The smile he wears now is different from his usual one. It's softer, unguarded, almost vulnerable. It seems he likes it. You are a kind person, Your Majesty. What makes you think that? I had expected you to be rough with me in this situation. But instead you choose to touch me gently. It feels strange, but I certainly will not complain about that. Is being gentle really that strange? Oh, what kind of pose is that? Hello. Okay, he's in our lap. This is our lap. He's got his head in our lap and we're petting his head. I'm startled when Justin suddenly lowers his head into my lap. For some reason, it feels as though I gained a strange little pet. The fear and confusion I felt earlier slowly melt away, replaced by something unexpectedly calming. This is the first time I've ever felt something like this, Your Majesty. Felt what? I don't know. Strangely, I can't seem to put it into words. For someone who loves talking, I'm usually never at a loss when it comes to expressing what I feel, what I think. But this? I don't know. It feels something like happiness. Look at the little heart in his eye. Perhaps, yet even that word doesn't seem quite right. Perhaps Your Majesty has cast a spell on me. I let out a small laugh at his ridiculous speculation. Don't be silly. Silence settled around us for a while, but it isn't awkward. Throughout it, I continue stroking Justin's head. This strange situation somehow makes me feel at ease. Even my miserable life has never felt quite like this. After several minutes in the same position, Justin finally snaps his fingers, and in an instant the collar around his neck vanishes. Oh, our pet left! I believe your time in the kingdom has now come to an end. Aww. It's gonna be different. We have a pet. Oh, thank you for today. You made me so unbearably happy. Aw. Oh, this is different. We can play again like we did earlier. Your Majesty, I am your loyal Jester, kneeling before my master like a devoted hound. Oh, you have no idea how that feeling made my heart race, how it made me feel as though I belonged to you. Yes, I belong to you, King 7. Well, I let the default name go. We can dine together, sleep together. Okay, so it's like a little bit of the new stuff mixed in with a little bit of the old stuff. I feel as though I've been caught in your web, wrapped tightly, unable to escape, simply waiting to be devoured by you. And yet, I don't think I want to struggle at all. I scarcely recognize myself anymore, Your Majesty, but somehow I don't wish to go back. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. He became our pet. Okay, lie down. The moment I give the order, Justin immediately lies down on the stage floor. After he lies down, I begin to walk towards him. Oh! I love that. Look at him. Yes. He looks up from below, waiting for my next command. I decide to tug on his collar, drawing a surprised gasp from him. His smile only widens. Your Majesty. Alright, I've never done anything like this in my life. What do people usually do in these situations? I've seen people step on their partners before. Should I try that? Oh no. Armed with a little knowledge I picked up from the internet, I carefully placed my foot on his chest. Oh, he likes that. I do place my foot there, but I'm certain he can tell I'm still hesitant. I'm not putting any real pressure on him. Your Majesty, you're very adorable. You're trying to be rough, but it seems your heart is far too gentle for that. Just as I thought, he noticed. It's very sweet knowing you don't want to hurt me, Your Majesty. But rest assured, I'll be just fine. So if you wish to be rough with me, please don't hesitate. My heart starts pounding, sweat dampening my back. How am I supposed to know when I've gone too far and when I haven't? Sensing my fear and uncertainty, Justin decides to guide me instead. Focus your strength in your foot, then slowly press it against my chest. I follow his instructions. I shift my weight onto my foot and gently press down on his chest. Very good. See, I'm still perfectly fine. I nod. Now try stomping down, Your Majesty, just once. When I stomp my foot against his chest, Justin lets out a soft sound that instantly makes my heart pound even harder. He likes it rough. This strangely feels good, and I think we do too. Now you're learning, Your Majesty. Try stepping on my chest while tugging on my collar. I press my foot against his chest again while tugging on the collar. Ugh. Justin's face grows even redder. How is your gift so far, Your Majesty? Are you enjoying it? I think you are, buddy. Yeah, this is nice. Maybe I could try something else. Ooh, our hand! Oh, look at him. He's like, oh. This time, I place my hand on his chest and slowly run it over him instead. Oh, I see. From being rough to being gentle. Are you rewarding me for pleasing you, Your Majesty? You can think of it that way. My hand, which was resting on his chest, slowly moves up to his neck to the collar around it. I begin stroking his neck slowly. Your Majesty. That's strange. When I brushed my hand along his neck, the texture wasn't hard like the surface of a puppet I'd imagined. It felt soft, just like human skin, but colder. What kind of puppet is he, really? After lingering there for a moment, my hand moves upward to his cheek. Every sound he makes in response to my touch feels strangely satisfying to hear. His eyes look hazy, his face flushed. Incredible that a puppet can feel something like this. My thumb gently brushes over his lips. Your Majesty, I've never felt anything like this before. You mean the feeling of BDSM? No, I've felt that plenty of times before. What I mean is this feeling. One I can't even put into words. It feels pleasant, but not certain that word is quite right to describe. Tell me, Your Majesty, have you perhaps used forbidden magic on me? I let out a confused laugh at his ridiculous speculation. Don't be silly. This strange situation somehow makes me feel at ease. Even my miserable life has never quite felt like this. Okay, it's done. Oh my goodness, he likes it. He likes it. Okay. Oh, I'm glad we didn't miss that. Oh my goodness. So we now need to get the, oh goodness, where is it that we put our name in? It's after this part. Okay, run. Okay, here we go. Okay. No, stop the skip. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put save here so we can come back to here. Alright, so what if I put let's name ourselves Butler. Butler? What a lovely name. Okay, so it doesn't matter if we say it or not. Okay, so... Okay. So I thought it said we needed to put, like, the different types on it. Or what if we name ourselves his name? Justin? again? Is it why? Oh gosh. How about we put Niter? What? Niter? Oh, the heavens and earth. Are you trying to play a joke on me? It's certainly a bold and heroic sounding name, I'll grant you that. But I simply can't allow you to keep it. If the grumpy master was to find out, oh, I dread to imagine how many pieces you'd end up in. So I suggest choosing another name. Okay. Justin. Oh, sweet tart and cream. We share the same name. What a truly marvelous miracle. In that case, calling you by your name would be rather troublesome. It would feel stranger to be calling myself. So instead, I shall bestow upon you a nickname. Sweetie, doesn't it sound delightful, sweet? Just like a strawberry tart. And what's more, it even shares the same ending letters. Sweet T. Justine. Doesn't that sound like a genius? Actually, it's missing an N. Then Sweeten. I suppose that will do. Sweeten, what a lovely name for such a lovely soul. And your pronoun is? Our name is Sweeten. Oh, this is fun. And then I think it was like what was on the door? What was it? Crownus? So crown with the U-S on the end? Let's see. Crownus. I'm sorry. Oh, really? Oh, it's really an honor to be meeting you, Cronus. Cronus, what a lovely name for a lovely soul. That wasn't a nice reaction. Okay, the night. Oh, we can also do the wizard. Isn't it Wizzy? We also have maids. Okay, so then. Wait, I think this will lock us into the secret ending. Okay, build water channels. I was just getting like the reactions. Wait. Everything around me becomes a blur. How unfortunate, my poor farmers. As your king, it's only natural I provide for you. I would never ignore your hardship. Money, finer seeds of highest quality, perhaps food to ease your burdens. Your Majesty is far too gracious. However, if I am to pour my generosity upon you, shouldn't you offer something in return? It would be terribly unfair otherwise, wouldn't it? I give and you simply receive. No, am I to bless you with such kindness, then I expect your loyalty and your labor to reflect your gratitude. You're absolutely right, Your Majesty. I will devote myself to you entirely. Huh, why is it all dark, though? Indeed? Oh. Is it finished? Oh, did we, like, just get in the zone here? Can't refuse? Oh, for trade, you say? That is quite an interesting offer. Very well, why not? I make this decision for the sake of my people. Trade will become far more convenient for them. At the same time, we will establish stronger ties with another kingdom. Yes, that is certainly an understandable decision, Your Majesty. From your words, you appear completely concerned for your people. But what of the citizens who reside upon the land you intend to sell, Your Majesty? If you part with it, would that not mean they must abandon their homes? It does seem rather contradictory to what you just said about caring dearly for your people. Unless you are a liar, Your Majesty. Are we, like, getting flashbacks of what actually happened? Justin, are you questioning my decision? Oh, of course not, Your Majesty. How foolish of me to even think of questioning your judgment. Indeed, this is all for the good of the entire kingdom. Very well, then. Okay. A rope suddenly coils around my body after Justin snaps his fingers. He snaps his fingers once more and an axe appears in his hand. Panic seized me instantly. What are you doing? Without answering my question, Justin swung the axe towards my neck. Hope you have a nice dream this time, Cronus. Okay, so he does not like Cronus. Got it. But yay, we got all the endings. We got the good ending, the bad ending, and the secret ending. Ooh. I am interested to see what happens in Act 2. Holy crap. This was a very long one. I am tired now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, I'm going to have a link down below so you can go check this out for yourself and give the devs some love. Please let me know what you think and if you are excited to see more. And wow. I love the boy. I didn't expect the collar thing, okay? We have a pet. All right, my chickadees. I will see you next time. Bye.